Magic Treehouse Book Number 4, Winter of the Ice Wizard, by Mary Pope Osborne. Chapter 2, Land Behind the Clouds. Jack felt a sharp bite of an icy wind. He looked out the window with the others. "Oh, man," he whispered. The treehouse was not in a tree, for there were no trees anywhere to be seen. Instead, it was standing high on top of steep snow drifts. Other drifts rose across a vast snowy plain. Beyond the plain were hills and mountains. "The books were right," said Teddy. "This bleak here indeed." "No, it's just lovely," said Kathleen. "That's the land where the Northern Sea people live." "Cool," said Annie. Jack dug his hands into his pockets. He agreed with Teddy. The land isn't bleak and frozen. "I wonder where Merlin's staff of Sphinx is," he said shivering. "Let's begin our search," said Kathleen. "The message tells us we must travel towards the setting sun." Kathleen climbed out of the treehouse window. She gathered her cloak around her and sat on top of the snowdrift. Then she pushed off and sped down steep slope. "Oh, wow, wait for me!" cried Annie. She climbed out the window and followed Kathleen. Whoopee! She dived to the bottom of the snowdrift. "Come on, you guys, it's fun!" she shouted. Jack and Teddy looked at each other. "Shall we?" said Teddy. Jack nodded. He pulled his scarf tight around his neck and followed Teddy out of the window. Jack and Teddy sat down side by side. They pushed up the slide through the icy drill pit. Jack couldn't help whooping too. It was fun. At the bottom of the drift, Jack and Teddy scrambled to their feet. Jack brushed the snow off his clothes. He could see a breath in the frigid air. It's just a little chilly," said Annie, hugging herself. Only Kathleen seemed not to mind the cold. She was smiling as she lay on the ground, gazing up at the sky. Her sea nature probably keeps her warm, Jack thought with envy. Teddy peered over the snowy plain. "I believe not one living creature is here but us," he said. "Not true at all," said Kathleen. She pointed upward. "I see no geese and whistling swans." "I can almost see them too," said Annie. Kathleen stood up. She shaded her eyes and gazed around the plain. The cold sun was low in the sky. It cast long blue shadows beneath the snowdrifts. She pointed into the distance. "And see, a white hare sleeping home before dark," she said. Jack looked where Kathleen pointed, but he couldn't see anything move at all. "I see a snowy owl too," said Kathleen. "And oh no!" "What?" said Annie. "Wolves!" Kathleen said with a shudder. "They just disappeared behind the snowdrift. My people greatly fear the wolves." "You need not to be afraid. I shall protect you," said Teddy, hitting Kathleen's head. "Come, let us make haste towards the sun." Together, Teddy and Kathleen headed across the snow-covered plain. Their woolen cloaks waved behind them. Annie and Jack dug their hands in their pockets and quickly followed them towards the setting sun. As Teddy, Kathleen, Jack, and Annie trudged across the frozen plain, the sun sank closer and closer to the horizon, and its last rays poured purple-pink light over the snow. The wind blew against Jack's face. He looked down and kept walking. The cold stared like needles on his skin. Every ice breath was painful. He hoped they found Merlin's staff restaurant soon. He couldn't imagine anyone surviving for long in this lonely, freezing land. Jack's thoughts were interrupted by he heard Annie calling. He looked up. The sun had completely slipped behind the horizon. In the cold twilight, snow had faded from purple into dark shade of blue. "Jack, come look!" Annie called. She, Teddy, and Kathleen were standing on a slope of a huge snowdrift. Jack hurried to join them. "Look!" said Annie. "Oh, man!" Jack said softly. On the other side of the snowdrift was a glimmering palace made of huge blocks of glass. Beneath the rising sun, it was gleaming spires, pearls, the blue dust. "I wonder who lives there," said Jack. "Let's go and find out," said Teddy. Teddy led the way down the slope to the ice palace. Long icicles hung on the spires in front of the entrance. "It seems no one has visited this place in quite a while," said Kathleen. "Indeed," said Teddy. He broke off several icicles. They chattered to the ground. Onward, he said, and the others nodded. Kicking at the chunks of ice, Teddy led them all into the ice palace.